Okay.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Found Sourcing Tournament. Tonight we have the final round of in-house Group A, and we will get to know the winners of this group and who will be advancing to the super finals. I can already feel the tension, so let's meet today's team. First, we have the Nortal Star Squad, which you already seen in the action last night. Yekaterina, you and your team had a taste of the tournament yesterday. Have you had some time to recap what happened yesterday and will there be any changes today?
Hopefully, we are able to answer more questions. It will be the main change, I hope. But
Okay.
it will be more organized, I hope, as well. Then we don't have so much nerves and now know how to deal with the questions, hopefully.
Okay. So you do have some tactics prepared for today.
Not very tactics, but we talked about the yesterday's meeting and decided to do a little bit in another way, I could say.
Okay. Good. Amazing. And next up, we have cybersecurity preachers from Nord Security. They took the win last week with 4 right answers in the round. Benas, what will be the key success for your team today?
Winning.
Anything else?
Just having a good time and hopefully winning.
Okay, understood. Will you be using ChatGPT for today?
You're prepared for that, don't you?
Maybe.
Yes, of course. Yeah, recently we had some problems. Well, not problems. ChatGPT was experiencing a huge load, so I was not able to log in. But now everything seems to be working fine. So hopefully this time it will not let me down.
Yeah, I've tried to log in today by myself and was not successful. And I can see in the chat that good luck Nortal team from Skirmente and some comments to Benas as well. So we have active participants for today. And of course, I wish you all the best, both teams, and I will send you the links, and we can begin the competition shortly.
Mhm.
Okay, both of the teams just received their links. Let's give them a second to connect to the platform, and I will start the clock shortly. Okay. Yes. Nord Security just double checked if everything's okay. Okay, let's give them a second to check if everything is okay. Nortal, I can see that already started sharing the questions with the team. And the same goes for Nord Security team. So both of the teams are employing the same tactics, and they're trying to share right away all of the questions between team members, and this way to save just some time. And be quicker than other team. And I just saw that our clock is not ticking now. Okay, so we will have a minute or two delay, but no worries on that. Both of the teams have their separate clocks for precision and score registration, so I will see their time separately. Good. While the teams advancing through their first questions, let me remind you that the rules of the tournament and the rules of this match. So both of the teams have 5 questions, and all of the questions are designed to test teams' ability to source and find information on the web. None of the questions require some specific aerial knowledge like software development, marketing, or any kind of other. And all of the questions can be answered finding the right information on the web. 30 minutes, that's how much time teams have to complete the assignment. In the broadcast, you can see the clock for guidance, but I already mentioned that both of the teams have separate clocks, and I will see their scores along with the answered questions, number of answered questions, and the precise time in the backend. And at all times, team captains need to stream their screens, and I will try to comment as much as possible while they'll be progressing in the competition. And if you have any questions or just want to support your favorite team, as Kermita just did, feel free to post your message in the chat. And at the moment, I can see that Nord Security is Nord Security's captain Benas is trying to crack the first question, and on the other hand, Nortal's team captain is trying to crack the 5th question. And just to recap, winner of this round, as always, will receive the 3 points, and the winner will be decided by the most answered questions. If teams will have the same number of answers, then the faster team will win. If the time and number of correct answers will be the same, it will be a draw, which gives 1 point. And this is the 3rd and last round of the in-house Group A. Team who will take the first place will move into Super Finals and meet the opponents from Group B. Super Finals will be held on May 18th at Kilo Health HQ. You can find the link for registration in the description of the stream. The event is free with online registration. Somewhere around 5 minutes have passed. And seems that we are in the same situation as I mentioned previously. Nord Security is trying to, captain of the Nord Security is trying to crack the first question, and the Nortal's team captain is trying to crack the 5th question. While the teams are progressing, I can go and introduce you the questions, today's questions. And as always, keeping with the tradition, I have designed custom questions to both teams. And they are, of course, related to their own companies. Question for Nortal comes from a literature field. Oftentimes, you don't think that your own company can write books, but we will see how they manage to answer this one. And for Nord Security question, their company is really good in ensuring the right protection on the web. But how about the physical security? They will need to figure this one out and find the correct answer. Teams are chatting between themselves and trying to coordinate their actions. We are give me a second. Benes is double checking about some things. I will write him shortly. Good. And let's move on with the other questions as well. We have clocked somewhere around 7 minutes. So question 2 comes from far, far away. You could say it's even not from Earth. Both teams will need to figure out what soul means. This is the first clue. After that, they will need a device name and one of the creators. And of course, that's not all. The last part will be the answer, the name of the certain video. Hope that teams will take it step by step to avoid confusion while answering the question. It seems that at least at first, teams are a bit struggling with today's questions. I have not been able to see if any of the teams managed to answer question. Almost more than 9 minutes are in. Okay, and at the moment, both teams are trying to crack the third question. So let me give you some insights about it. And actually, some time already passed since we had a question related to directly to IT. So today's question involves one specific framework. It's really lightweight, you may say, and easy to learn. And basically, this is the clue that they have. If you think that the question is really simple, I would dare to not agree. There's usually a twist in Found Tournament while trying crack these questions, and everything, all of the information that teams need to have about the questions are coded in the question itself, of course. So will the teams be able to understand which word is the key in cracking the questions? No smiles in both teams at the moment, sadly. At the moment, Nortal team is trying to correct the first question, which was, as always, related to their company. And at this time, it's really interesting one because they're from IT company. But can the IT companies write books? That's the question. I can hear the chatting in Nortal team, and what I hear seems like they have managed to crack the fifth question. One of the team members is sending the answer to the captain, and let's see. Exactly. So one question down for the Nortal team. They have almost 17 minutes left. Almost the same goes to Nord Security team. They have a bit more than 17 minutes left. And we can see that Nord Security is for today have another team member, which is called ChatGPT. Let's see if ChatGPT will be able to give the correct answer today. Once again, Nortal is in different locations. So they are using the breakout rooms to chat, while the Nord Security seems to be in the same place. So the communication might be a bit easier for them. But today's technologies are able to do basically anything. And what I saw with the glimpse of an eye, Nord Security is not only sharing the questions, but they have like internal document, and they are posting the clues as well. So basically, they are trying to document all of the path that they are going through with the questions. So far, it seems that the questions for today are winning against our participants. And I remember that someone asked me about the questions. Do you prepare the questions differently for the agencies, for the in-house companies? So no, the answer is definitely not. I just prepared the whole library of the questions beforehand, before the tournament, and the questions are basically just random. 15 minutes already passed in the competition. And let's move on to our next questions, and I can give you some insights about them as well. So the fourth question, yes, the fourth question is all about our daily tool. It involves web browser, and more specifically, one of the first web browsers which were created. Teams need to dig up, or dig deep, should I say, and find out what is the name of the creator. As usual, there's only fragments of the information provided in the question, so it's not that straightforward as you might think. Nord Security is trying to correct the third question, and apparently they are finding really interesting frameworks. But sadly, they are not successful. Interesting to see that it seems like Ben, as team captain of Nord Security, have prepared and have opened quite a few tools, for him to use, and he's trying to be prepared for any kind of a situation that might occur during this tournament. And I can see some smiles on Bena's face. I think he is on the right path, but we'll. Yeah, he found quite appropriate page for the question number 3, which involves frameworks. But once again, if you took a closer look and give it a quick read, then you would be able to answer the question quite quickly and correctly. And time is ticking for the teams really quickly today. So around 10 minutes should be left. And yeah, I saw just Nord Security's clock. So around 10 minutes. Nortal has a bit more than 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, left in the competition. Nord Security is on the right path regarding the second question, but they're still just at the first part of the question. Good, let's move on. And I still have not introduced you the fifth question of today's competition. So the last question, maybe you saw with the glimpse of an eye that it's a picture question. Once again, the picture was slightly altered. so that teams will not be able to get a quick answer from image search. All the teams will see in it are some trees appear and, of course, some hidden clues. Yesterday, we saw that Oxylabs team tried downloading the picture and checked the metadata of the picture, but sadly, they were not able to find anything, and it is not coded in it. Rather, you need to find the clue in the picture itself. And at the moment, you can see Nord security team is trying to crack this question, looking at a picture. Will they be able to see the hidden clue? Because we already saw that Nortal team managed to solve this one. Nord security as well is on the right path. And you already guessed it, that this question involves Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the most famous football players in the world. At the moment, Nord Security is looking at the museum of Cristiano Ronaldo, and they need to find where it is, because they are correct and they found the answer, which is Funchal, the capital city of Madeira, where the museum is located. So if I'm not mistaken, quickly counting, I have counted 3 right answers for Nord Security. Nortal, I can safely say that they have at least 1. But I'm not sure. Nortal maybe have some couple more in their bags. Never mind. I will have the summary after our stream, and I will be able to see not only the correct answers, but as well as in precise times when the team started, how much time it took for the teams to complete it. We have somewhere around 6.5 minutes for Nortal team left, and less than 6 minutes left to Nord Security team. And let me remind you that this is the last round of in-house Group A, and we will get to know who's advancing to the superfinals on May 18th. And for tomorrow, you will get to see another epic battle in Group B between Surfshark and Kilo Health teams, where we also will get to know the winner of the group and the super finalists. As for the live event, you can find the link in the description of the broadcast. You're welcome to join, as it is free of charge, but please make sure that you fill in the registration form and confirm your attendance. And the event will be held once again on May 18th. Time is ticking. 4 minutes left to Nord Security team. Around 5 minutes left to Nortal team. And can see that Nortal is trying to crack the... Let me check. the second question, which is about which comes from Mars, more precisely about the Curiosity rover. So they are on the right path, definitely, but still only managed to answer the half of the question, because second half involves some sort of a content creator, which helped with the creation of this rover. Well, we are waiting for the teams to finish. Let me remind you quickly about our tournament partners, which are Mindletic, a digital mental health gym at your workplace; Trenkturas, which offers a wonderful tours around Lithuania; and Stebi, who is a one-stop destination for all things wellness. All of the companies will be rewarding the winning teams of this tournament with special prizes. So the sweat and time spent trying to solve and crack all of these questions will be well deserved. Two minutes left to the Nord security team. Around 3:10 left to the Nortal team. And this battle seems to be really intense, because no early victory for neither of the teams, and we will need to count the right answers in the very end of this battle to see who took the win, not only today, but also in the group. ChatGPT once again is open for the Nord security team. And that's it. Nord security is finished. I can see one correct answer. Don't see what is below. Okay, 2, 3. So we have 3 correct answers from the Nord security team. We're waiting for Nortal team to finish. They have 1.5 minutes still left. Still anything can be done. And yeah, let's focus on the Nortal team, as Nord security already saw the right answers, and they're trying to summarize it. And Nortal team have the correct answer. They So they have at least, as far as I saw, at least 2 right answers. Definitely they cracked the 5th question with the picture, and now they have cracked the 3rd question, which is regarding the frameworks and IT field. 10 last seconds left to the Nortal team. Last couple of seconds. Time ticked away. And give us a second, and we will get back to you with both teams in the main chat. All right, so almost everyone is present, and let me tell you straight away. So this was one of the intense battles that I saw in this competition. So I'm really curious to find out your insights. So how did you do, Nortal? How did you do?
Not very well, but quite okay. We have 3 answers, as I understood. Quickly.
Okay, you have 3 correct answers, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nord Security, how it was for you?
It was interesting, actually. Yeah, we had some research done. Even ChatGPT couldn't help us in some cases. Yeah, it was interesting. I'm quite mad on myself that I didn't figure out the Vapor.js. Of course, I'll need to make some research about why is it flexible. But yeah, it was really interesting.
Okay. So we have a curious situation. So 3 questions correctly answered, and I'm just checking at the moment in my backend for Nortal, and 3 questions answered correctly for the Nord Security. So who do you think took a win for today?
Depends on the time.
Depends on the time, Benas, correctly. So congratulations for today.
Last minute.
So congratulations goes for today to Nord Security team, who managed to complete all of the questions in 29 minutes and 36 seconds. So just a few seconds behind Nortal team. Sorry about that, but you did great. It was really a pleasure to have you here. And Nord Security is clenching the victory in the in-house Group A, and we will see you on the big stage on May 18th. How do you feel?
Absolutely wonderful. Actually, when we figured out that Nortal did 3 questions as well, we were like, "Ooh." So the timing is within the essence. We actually had some doubts whether we should finish with like 30 minutes timestamp. But then we decided it might be the case that they have the same amount of questions, so we decided to finish a bit early, just in case. So it paid off.
Yeah, and this just in case tactics paid off for today. All right, once again, Nord Security, great job, great victory for today. Thank you, Nortal, for being here. I hope that I will see you next year as well. And wish you
Sure.
both teams a pleasant evening. Have a good